Today's date is March 9th, 2020. Time's approximately 10:10 p.m. Monday. I'm about to make a walk through my room here that I sealed off. I took out all electronics. This will be the only electronic in there with me, or device, I should say. I'm also at 1 hour and 4 minutes here. I have the laptop video going on at 1 hour, same thing, 4 minutes. And my electronics are in there. There's no footwear. I'm keeping that out. There's absolutely no persons helping me out. I have reason to believe that Henry Swampy, Christy Didushak, Devon Clunis, Tara Lynn Richardson, Sherry Fox, Reed Hastings Flett, Tara Diamond, Christy Didushak, Tara Walker, and the list goes on. But those are the main concern. And this is all say I have no girlfriend, and that I'm not homo, I'm not gay. Meaning, I think there might be a case going on, and some of the things that I'm starting to catch on to, including the obituary of Patrick Chief Kershane. I do not want to be sitting here not documenting these things, because upstairs, since I lived in this residence, 3 going on 4 years, the upstairs neighbors, most of them have either been connected to Henry Swampy or Selkirk, Manitoba. So I have reason to believe that this is going to be a Henry Swampy and a Jordan 586-3333 operation here. My mom was given cancer, and I'm alleging that was a murder. So these individuals have always had the interest of the upstairs, and the Winnipeg police, it looked like Winnipeg, would be sitting out here with some of the neighbors, Tina Furnett, in a burgundy car, and I won't get into the details, but the way they were sitting in position, the way Tina was in the passenger that day, it leads me to believe that the people that go upstairs are here to tease and mock, or, we'll never know. We'll see what happens. But this is everything sealed. It's going to be candlelit. There's no electronics in here. So we'll start here. See, these are all my documents. Most of them are laid out. I have thousands of pages of the stuff that I've been working on. There's no reflection surfaces in here. I didn't want any reflection surfaces. I sealed off the ceiling, so no one can sit there and say that I'm allowing people in here. I even crazy glued the white tape. All the white tape is all crazy glued. Meaning if someone was to pull it or strip it, it would leave that distinctive, whatever it does behind. I also put blankets along the wall and bags and things like that. This is so that there's no reflection. So I say no reflection, the blanket goes, it's wrapped pretty thoroughly. I'm going to seal this better later. And I'll use this as a safe. I'm going to make this my wooden safe, this desk right here, to make when I'm getting close to what I got to do. So there's a long board under there. And again, it's all blankets. No one could make cubby holes. Most of everything's sealed off that I can tell. I've also jimmied and made it so that these small areas, it'd be impossible for people to get through these areas without me noticing. I have to fix up this area. I'll do it later today. And what I'll do is I'll be pulling this out and fixing this stuff up, sealing this off better. But there's that. And over here, so like I said, everything's sealed off from what I can tell. I know small people can fit in the most smallest places when they want to. This is where I was keeping my stuff. So this is pretty heavy. Again, crazy glue's on it, and if it was to peel off, I would tell. So nobody should be getting entry into this room. So there's that. No one can get in through here. I'm concerned that there's technology, fast drying technology. So if someone was taking a section out of a wall, perhaps, or even like a section and sneaking in here covertly, and then by the time you wake up, because I've been making reports of certain activities of a sleep device, it would dry. You wouldn't probably notice. So I do believe in that they do that kind of stuff, and I would suspect it would most likely be in the walls. So the frames of doorways and things like that, these fuckers can have people taking these pieces off and sneaking in your house at night and hooking you up to this the thing that I've been reporting. So I'm concerned that we've been lured to this house. My mom was pretty well executed here. Not here, but from here going to the hospital. And I never really thought too much of this stuff. But I'm starting to believe that, of course, they're going to blame, only smaller people would be able to pull this stunt off. And right away, they're going to say Asians. Right away. Right away. That's the first thing they say. They always blame the Asians or something. The cops, I don't know. I don't know too many people that go out of their way getting people plugged with cancer. You don't hear about that one too much. That's a tough one to just, So anyways, everything's sealed off. Here's the living room. I have a camera. I have a camera that points to here to show there's no cubby holes. I sealed it off in here. I don't think I'll seal this off later. I can do a better job just in case they have cameras that pierce out. But I covered up the camera or the light area pretty good. I'll seal this off better later with white tape and crazy glue. Usually I check my bed, right? But it doesn't seem like anyone's be in there, so hopefully not. Yep, and that's about it. And then I'm also putting all electronics. There's no electronics, no footwear.
Hello, it's Jeff from Reliance Superior.
I rigged this so if anyone pushed this slightly, or same with the door,
Well, if the flapper valve doesn't completely seal,
same with this stuff. If there's the fridge behind here. If someone was to pull on the fridge, even the slightest, these cups would shift and move and knock over. And I have the pens positioned a certain way. I should be taking pictures every time, but so even if they got past it and moved the cups, it would be pretty well impossible to be trying to reposition the pens back, right? Anything that covers it. There's a live radio here, so I'll leave the radio playing, the camera, plus the voice recorder that I have. And after I shut off the cell phone, I'll put it back on an audio recorder and leave it on the laptop. So it should catch any additional sounds. I heard the voice, it's really good on picking up things. And I'll stop making weird sounds because sometimes when I get mad I make funny sounds. I'll explain it another day, but it's not as bad as it probably looks. So I'll leave that alone.
Crisp cotton tees and layers and colors that you'll love.